All right, and welcome everybody to Wakefield Stadium. We're joining the JV match in progress. We've had 2 goals scored so far by Yorktown. And we'll pick up action here with 26 minutes, a little bit more than 26 minutes left to go in the second half. I am Michael Shea, along with Wendy LeBolt. Wendy, so far it's been a lot of Yorktown out there today.
It has been a lot of Yorktown. They're playing a lot of possession out there, and I would say the Warriors are fighting for their lives. A lot of good individual effort, but it's been all Yorktown so far.
But in goal for the Warriors, Anna Sofia De Leon has really put together some good saves. She's been under a lot of pressure the whole match.
She has, yeah. You can't keep those out all night long.
Right.
She just had a tough go on the last one where she managed it and then lost control of it and went in for the second goal. But she has had some good saves.
So we had a late first half goal by Emily Talata for the Patriots with about 3 minutes to go in the first half. And then about a minute ago in the game, in the second half, we had Sydney McMahon punch it in for Yorktown.
And here comes Yorktown again. Number 3 with a nice back heel.
And the shot goes wide.
The shot goes wide. Yes, watching this Yorktown team warm up, they were taking lots and lots of outside shots and scoring, and I've been surprised in this game that they've played around with the ball a lot inside the 18 and not tried a lot of those outside shots, and they're starting to open it up.
Well, Yorktown JV, they've had a very good season so far. I think they've 9-2-1, or something like that. I should verify that record. Wakefield struggled a little bit more, but they won their last game last week.
Wakefield's hanging tough tonight. They've had a couple of players go down with injuries. I see ice on the bench over here. Here's Yorktown again. That's number 12, the girl who scored the first goal in the first half.
Emily Talata.
Here comes Wakefield. This is about as far down as they've gotten. Takeaway by number 6, Caroline Fatima.
Oh, Caroline Fatimi.
Fatimi,
yes.
Thank you. An individual effort to beat 3 players by number 3. Here comes a shot.
Lee
a rocket with the left foot.
Goal for Yorktown. Hannah Riley from about 25 yards out, a long boot, and she's got Yorktown up now 3-0.
It's been interesting. Yorktown has, the attack has almost come completely from the left-hand side in the first half and also in the second half. They could have capitalized that a lot in the first half because the sun was on the right-hand side and that poor goalie was looking into the sun. She's got to be tired after all that defending in the first half, though.
Yeah, it's one thing to have to take on a full team and then also have to take on the sun. It's an unfair disadvantage.
An extra player on their team.
Extra player. The sun becomes the extra player.
Oh, there's a ball that was handled but not called.
The sun might have been affecting the refs as well.
Yeah. Well, if the rule is another chance. Oh, nice save by the goalie.
Yeah, Anna Sofia De Leon again with a save.
She is. That's a nice punt. Back to center, though. She's got to run and retreat to her goal, and she's kind of walking back in. Yeah, the rule with the handled ball is it's not just if it touches your hand, but you have to gain advantage by having it hit your hand, and apparently the referee didn't think so.
Oh, right. So the sort of the incidental.
That's right.
Hand is okay.
That's right. I think that number 10 on the far side, she could have taken a long shot there and taken an outside strike, and she did a favor by trying to pass it inside. Just to prove me wrong, now they're coming from the right-hand side. And we got a substitution here for Wakefield. Number 7 in.
So Kayla Herrera is, for Wakefield.
For Wakefield, Jennifer Lazo?
Jennifer Lazo Avalar is coming in. One the freshmen on the JV team.
And Wakefield just punching it out, using their time to regroup.
So both these teams will finish up their season next week. Obviously, JV does not go on to a conference tournament, but they've got one more match to go each.
That's a nice corner kick. Crowd groans because they know they got away with that one.
It's not a big crowd tonight, but they're a hearty crowd. Some good fans here tonight.
Not a big crowd. It's they're having it as a fundraiser too for a player who played for Wakefield who's battling breast cancer. It's
That's right.
Nice to see the community effort on behalf of a former Wakefield athlete.
So we are getting down to 20 minutes left to go in the match.
There's a nice cross in the box. There's that keeper hanging in with a player right tight on her.
Right.
That's a good ball. They seem to be having a good time out there. And here comes Yorktown again. Trying the right-hand side. Obviously, the coach figured out what I did.
It was Rachel Zaramba who sent it back. Rather confused on the right side.
Number 5's looking to throw it in.
Katie Hassel will throw in for Yorktown.
Sub in number 17, McKay Evans on their side. She crosses back, and 23 is there for Wakefield.
Yorktown continue to control it. McKay Evans now tries to send it down the left side.
All you need to defend it is get one boot on it. That's why it's so hard to score in this game. Yorktown's very good at that, passing the ball to the outside with a nice touch. Up, shot on goal, number 10. Redirected and saved.
Some defensive help.
I think that's Dominique Wallace. Am I right?
Yeah, Dominique Wallace, I think. Good defense by her.
And she's having a seat in the infield. Well,
and we're back to the corner kick.
Yep. Wasted that chance. Looking at the Yorktown goalkeeper, she has not handled the ball too many times tonight. That's just what you want for your goalkeeper. On the other hand, the Wakefield Warrior goalkeeper is getting lots of practice. Having a hard time getting that goal kick out beyond the blue shirts. See a blue. There's 20, switch in the field. They take it to that center midfielder. She's tough and under control with the ball. She's got some nice foot skills. Leaves it.
Yeah, that was Emily Talada again, bringing it up and setting it up for Yorktown.
That Yorktown varsity team must be good that the JV team has players who play like this who are only on JV. A lot of clutter in the middle there. Wakefield bunker defense. See him just swinging at the ball. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to their teammate. Number 11 wants to shoot. Oh, a battle. Oh, made a mugging.
And Danny Lopez-Malian ended up with it. Tried to bring it back to the center. And Yorktown continues to control it, though. And that's Shumway.
That's Shumway, yep. The shot that goes wide. It's tempting to dribble in all that traffic, but what you want to do is look for open space to send the ball.
So we are at 3-0. Yorktown with the advantage. 16.5 minutes left to go in the match.
tangled up over there, and the referee decides it goes for Wakefield. Number 3 for the Warriors, Catherine Esparza, a freshman. Is that who that is?
Probably.
Oh, Wakefield has possession in the midfield. Boys, up, gives it away. Ball sent in, number 7, tries to center it for, a very quick run.
Quick run.
She's called offsides, I think, by the referee on the far side, so no goal.
Okay. So Danny Lopez-Milian had got ahead of herself and was able to get it past the goalie, but it's still 3-0.
Yep, she was beyond the last defender when that ball was sent, so that's ruled an offside. The referee will keep her hand up until the ball is touched. Ball back in play. Sends it to number 23. And there's number 9. Stephanie Ventura. 11 coming back.
Sydney McMahon.
Mm-hmm. A nice substitution. The 1-2's not on, so she has to take it back to the midfield. Look at her dribbling skills. Left her own player in the dust. A lot of communication out there.
But Yorktown continues to control the ball.
Has an opportunity to get it crossed in the front. She's got a lot of options. Finished by number 12 again. Number 12, Emily Talata.
Emily Talata, second goal of the game.
Yeah, 9th grader, freshman. There's a reason that she's
getting a lot of playing time.
Very difficult to one-touch that kind of ball. And with a left foot.
All right, so we are up to 4-0 now. And just over 14 minutes left to go in the match.
Most difficult thing to keep playing a game like this when you're down and you know the other team has gotten you back on your heels.
Well, on the boys' side for Wakefield, a couple weeks ago we were here, and TC Williams JV took it a 3-0 lead at half, and Wakefield hung in there, ended up with a 3-3 tie.
How about that?
They scored with about a minute left in the match to tie it, and
that can happen. A team can sit back because they're confident, and you can come on back. There's Emily again, being gracious and giving her to her teammates. Got a little wind coming into play here. It's tough to field those balls in the air. Being traced by number 11. She's giving it her best shot. She can't defend against 3 defenders here for Yorktown.
Isabel Skinner for Wakefield. Great effort, but overwhelmed by the Yorktown players.
Yeah, it's interesting. She's listed on a roster as a defender. She's been up at lone striker. So apparently the coach sees something different in her than she did when they made the roster.
Well, with the world it is today, it's good for student athletes to learn to multitask.
All of us to multitask.
Yep.
Something I like out here tonight, Mike, is women coaches on both sides, both benches. Women coaches tend to be few and far between. Ooh, outside shot that would have been tough to stop. Very nice pipe from number 9.
Hannah Riley?
On Yorktown, yep.
Yeah, Hannah Riley.
Sophomore on the team. Take a look. Those girls sometimes are reluctant to pull the trigger. Ooh, a little tricky goal kick there. Yorktown's back at it, 11, pure and open.
Hits the post.
Fails to finish that. Yep, and that should be ruled out of bounds. When the ball hits off of the crossbar into the football goal post, that's considered out of bounds, and so they play it as a goal kick. All right, ticking down 11, under 12 minutes here. Low ball right to number 7. Gets into good body position, but she's got 3 defenders to try to beat.
Kayla
Sees her
Herrera,
teammate in
she
the
got it
1-2
off.
to number 12, Emily again.
Back to Emily.
Not surprised. Oh, that one,
Another
the
shot.
crossbar was good to her. Good to the goalkeeper. Yorktown's being patient to spread it out.
But very close shots lately, 2 off the crossbar.
Yep, getting it on frame, it's much more likely to go in. I think once you're up a few goals, your confidence builds, and so you start taking those shots that you might have been tentative about in the first half. Pause on the action here. I'm not sure why. Oh, referee was holding us up.
Somebody wanted to sort. Was there a substitution? No.
And number Lumber's so happy to see it up there. Boy, she's got fuel in the tank still. Chasing 3 players now. Giving down. Yorktown keeps the pressure on. Shooting still.
Long pass.
Oh. Couldn't quite get to finish that one.
Yep.
That very nice save laid out by the Wakefield goalkeeper, Anna Sophia.
Yep, Anna Sophia has been doing a great job in goal tonight.
Yeah,
4 have slipped through.
As a freshman, she's got a good career ahead of her.
And on that last shot, Sydney McMahon might have been in position to finish it, but couldn't get up there in time.
Yeah. It really skips off the turf. The game is much more quick than it is on the natural grass, which makes it different. That we'll see that this summer, the Women's World Cup to be played on the turf for the first time.
Ah, okay.
There's a lot of use of teammates in the back there, finding the open player, number 14. Outside to number 5, Pelsell. She's going to take it herself. Looks to cross. She got 2 options.
Sydney McMahon again.
Yep. And that Dominique
Yep,
gets a boot on it and sends it back out. Yorktown's recovering though.
So Dominique Wallace has been keeping the Yorktown at bay here. Some good defense.
Yep. And let it go to their goalkeeper. Yeah, Yorktown keeps its shape, so even when the ball gets cleared, they've got players in position to receive it without pressure, and that's why they're keeping possession. Well, Anna Sophia's hit about 40 punts tonight, and that one was one that didn't go quite where she wanted. Oh. Effort that goes long.
So on the synthetic turf, it seems like in Northern Virginia, most high schools have that for soccer now.
They do now.
But in that transition time was probably a little bit tricky. If some schools had it and some didn't, it made a big difference whether you were home or road.
Yes, yeah. No, that's very true. And if you practice on turf and then go to play on grass, it's really important to warm up to the field when you get there. But yeah, most of the schools now have the turf.
And the main thing it does is it gets you out here in the weather. The recovery time for the field is much quicker.
That's true. Yeah,
you lose a lot of practice and game time.
Yeah, it also allows you to play in any weather pretty much. So
yeah.
you can squeegee it off and play the game. It's okay for the players, but the crowd doesn't like it very much when you play in anything. Oh, a nice ball. If she'd received it with her outside foot, she would have had another opportunity to take that one. Oh, stolen in the middle with some action here from Wakefield. Good girl.
All right, Wakefield.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, send it too far forward to the goalkeeper. Ah, that ball needs to go to the corner. You got to angle that ball away from the goalkeeper. Otherwise, then you give yourself a chance. No, nice to keep it in control. Oh, gives it away. Yep, they got very excited about finally having a breakaway.
They got a breakaway.
They got a breakaway.
Midfield, but
just didn't quite gauge it enough to get it to the player and not to the keeper.
Oh, well, this throw-in, they're going to have some numbers down.
They are. They've got 4 or 5 players right there. Why not? Send everyone. Oops. Still have to keep your pace and poise. So difficult not to just swing when the ball's right there. Gotta slow down the time. And she saves it and sends it out of bounds. It's a nice move to allow your defenders to get down with you, and she is shouting to them to tell them to get there. You need somebody to take charge. She's playing that sweeping position rather than the back four that you see in most club teams in college teams. Oh, and number 11 finishes it with a one-timer off her left foot. Sydney McMahon.
Sydney McMahon. So that's her second goal tonight.
She makes it look easy, but that is not easy. But the goalkeeper doesn't have a choice, but she's got to defend against that ball coming from the far side. When you cross it and one touch it from the other side, she doesn't have an option.
So with 5.5 minutes left to go, Yorktown is up 5-0.
Now Wakefield's playing for pride. You want to just play
They
with...
also would like to get on the board.
That's what I mean.
They've had some trouble struggling to score.
Sure, yeah, but
this
so
season,
much.
so they're still playing for a goal.
Sure. Such a difference if the score is 0 or if it's 1. Doesn't matter what the other team has at this point.
But Yorktown again, bringing it up. Yorktown
outside.
has won, this JV team has won games by as much as 8-0 this season. So
Okay.
they've had more dominating games. But
It's interesting. The Yorktown coach has been sitting on the bench the whole game. There's another nice save. Anna Sophia, she's down on her knees. She might as well take her time. Beats it out in the direction of number 4, Zuli Ramirez. We're looking a little tired. When you chase all night, it wears you down. Number 17, McKay Evans on the far side. Loses it.
oh, Wakefield comes up with the ball.
And then we send it up as
too far ahead.
a last gasp. That's sort of the Hail Mary. Plays it back to the keeper so she keeps her feet warm. Oh, but she sent the ball straight in the middle to 2 opponents. She's lucky she got away with that. Number 4 got her feet taken out from under, but she seems to be okay.
I think she's okay. That might have been exhaustion more than some kind of trauma.
More than injury.
Yeah.
That gets tricky if they fall down and the defenders from the other team walk ahead, then send a long ball to you and you're down and you're offside. You can't play the ball. They're passing around on the defense there for Yorktown. Playing their keeper again. The keeper was playing it to the referee on this side there for a minute. She splits the defender with a very nice pass to number 10. Unsung heroes, the defenders. Whoops, 10 tries to cross it and didn't see the white shirt coming through. And she returns the favor. There's 20, Shumway again, kind of the quarterback there. Outside number 17. She doesn't have the confidence to take it herself, keeps passing it back to the center. There you go, you got it on the corner, runs to save it. Nice effort. She does save it. She's shielding it, looking for a teammate. Well played. And it goes out, loses out.
Tight defense from Alejandra Agarre by Wakefield.
And number
All right,
7,
we're getting close
Jennifer Lazo is
to
coming out. Number 11,
2 minutes. What's that?
Number 7 is coming out. He's working hard out there. Gets a high five from the coach.
Jennifer Lazo Avalar. Played hard. Sitting in the last couple of minutes.
She's not afraid to cross it. Number 8, and there's 11. Sydney McMahon again. This time tried it with her right foot. She's better with her left.
Well, it comes back to being able to multitask. You want to build your assets.
Well, there's Shumway again. She's looking for number 17. Let's see what 17 does. She got it wide on the side. Does she look backwards? There, she's crossing it. Nice ball. The goalkeeper's there, though. They're keeping the pressure on. Wakefield defenders are walking back. They're truly tired. This is an exhausting game, ladies and gentlemen. It's very easy from the press box.
We have a cool breeze. It's very comfortable.
It is very comfortable tonight. There's number 11. Oh, gets a chuck from behind from number 6. Caroline Fatimi, and that was let go, so I guess that was not a foul. There's Shumway again, working away, and our 17, now she's going to shoot. Oh.
Kay Evans with that shot.
Oh, and the defenders, that's their job. Save it when the goalkeeper can't. Oh, unlucky. 2 players down and 1 goal in. We're down to the 2-minute warning here. Clock is stopped on the field. And now kept maybe by the, because of the goal.
So do we have a, so it's now 6-0. Did you see who scored the goal?
I did not.
I did not. It was quite a crowd in there. Might have been a goal because a lot of people are going to get credit because it bounced around a lot in there. All right, Yorktown's back at it.
Yep. Now the time is being kept on the field. There's 17 still. Working against number 8, Dominique Wallace. Got a lot of blue shirts in there. And that's done.
And that is the match. So Yorktown closes out with a 6-0 win over Wakefield. Very late goal, pushed it to 6-0. It's been fun watching soccer, and thank you for watching. I'm Michael Shea.
With Wendy LeBolt here ringside.
And we'll see you next time on Arlington Independent Media.